Hello and welcome to the business. Well, I've got a great guest with us today. I've got a good friend of mine, Assam Allam, who's just recently taken over the Hull City Football Club, but in actual fact his success lies not in football but in creating and distributing generator systems throughout not only England but the world. Great to have you on board.
Thank you.
So what do you think of business people in Hull? Why are you based in Hull? Why do you like Hull?
Because I came to Hull in 1968. That was my first experience in Britain, and I stayed here since.
And do you think it's a good place to do business?
Yes, it's not the business necessarily. When I came here, it was not for business. I did not have the business. I like the people in Yorkshire, people and East Yorkshire people, fantastic people. So that's what attracted me to stay here. And I started my career as an accountant. I started my career in merchant banking group in London. I commuted to London. My family lived here. Then I moved to Stamford, Lincolnshire. I carried on living here, commuting to Stamford, and then moved the business to Hull in 1990.
Because you've done really well with yourself and your family have done in exporting. What tips could you give anybody that's listening on exporting?
Go for low margin, high volume. Go for increasing market share as a priority. If you increase market share by having low margin, achieve high volume, one day the profit will come. But if you rush it and want to achieve the high margin first, you will lose the opportunity on the market share. It will become more difficult. And efficiency and productivity is essential thing against what the Far East are doing. You know, everybody running away, many people running away to India and China and Far East to save on labor and overheads. I did exactly the opposite. I sit tight here and my logo is made in England. If you come to my factory, there is nothing on my premises that's not made in England, in Britain.
Wow.
Nothing. Even bolts and nuts, batteries, everything made in Britain. How? Because we concentrated on increasing efficiency and productivity, and the average number of man hours to produce a 100 kilowatt generator, say 12 hours, we reduced it to 2.5 hours. So I don't need to run away to China. I sit here, employ people in the area, and use suppliers, component suppliers from the area.
That's great facts to give people out there, because a lot of people always think that they're competing with China. I know I can't compete with them, so I just need to. But you've booked the trend, haven't you?
I have. Not only this, I sell to China, and I have 3 customers in China.
You sell to China?
Yes. I sell to China, not to 1, not to 3 big companies.
Well, it just shows you then that it can be done.
It can be done.
Well, I'm sure
work at it.
many people are going to be wanting to talk to you today about football, but in actual fact, my focus is on the generator side, because I know you've been doing it for many years, and from me, aside from the football, I'd just like to say well done, and I think you've done a super job.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.